watch on coming in.
Okay, Chapman hit 1 on, 2
Two
outs.
outs. Now,
And
ball
it's
short.
really guy gets the double, Davis the home run.
Right.
Ties the game. When that ball left the yard, you're thinking, uh-oh.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's like, which has happened, because you don't see, whenever you're working a game as a manager, you always have these preconceived thoughts of what's going to work and how it's going to work and when it's going to work. So when it doesn't, it kind of blows you up for a minute. I mean, you're anticipating a positive result right there. I felt really good about it. And then all of a sudden it goes the other way. So now the first thing I asked Davey Martinez was, who do we have coming up? I had to focus on the next inning immediately. So yeah, it's definitely a shot to the chin, man. It staggers you. There's no question. Anybody that says otherwise is not telling you the truth. It definitely is a blow, but then you have to regather yourself as quickly as you possibly can. And for me, that was, what are we doing next offensively? So it was awkward. It was unusual. It was one of those things you did not expect to see, but it happened. And let me just flip back a little bit. I have three meetings during the course of the baseball season. I meet with my team, and a team meeting. I hate team meetings, first of all, because I think it's a regurgitation of the same bull crap. And as you sit on the floor, when you sit on the floor and you listen to your manager go on and on about the same old stuff that you've heard 1,000 different times before, there might be like 2 rookies in a room that really take it to heart. The rest of the guys cannot wait to get out of that room and then start making fun of you. That's what you do. So for all you people that have meetings in your office, understand that meetings after meetings are devastating. And so be careful what you say in those meetings. So I have the meeting before the season, the meeting right before, after the All-Star break, and before the first playoff game. And before the first playoff game, my message was, just talking about respecting 90, raising the target, all the stuff we had talked about all year. But the one thing I wanted them to understand and know was something bad's going to happen. And when something bad happens, we have to keep our wits about us. My experience has been this in the playoff games and playoff situations. When you're in your dugout and you're watching the other team, you can see it in their eyes when you got it. You can see it in their eyes. You can just see how they look at the dirt, how they're not focusing, how they've lost their energy. I don't want us ever to be that group. So I wanted them to understand that, just like that, before the playoffs begin. We cannot be that group of people. So you have to know and expect something bad's going to happen. How you react to that is what's going to set us apart. So I did that. That was my thing from the very beginning. So we talked about all of that, and eventually Jason Hayward calls a team meeting after the home run, and I wasn't even involved, which I absolutely love. And so Jason gets them together after that awful moment, and I guess probably the most gratuitous 15-minute rain delay in the history of Major League Baseball. It really is. I mean, you look at it. I remember Joe West telling me it shouldn't be long. I'm thinking to myself, that's fine. But again, retrospectively, you can just see how it permitted us to regroup, not only individually, but as a group, to have the opportunity to have one of your guys call a meeting and really focus them in that particular moment. That's really unusual. Probably never happened before, I would imagine. So all these different things, that was the perfect storm, I guess, that 15 minutes that permitted that to happen.
Now, Chapman, underrated part of the game. 1, 2,